I just want to say I'm thrilled to be here in support of Charlie. Personally, when we call each other for check-ins, as most of you know, it can be an hour later before you get on the phone, and not because of political banter, but because this is a thoughtful guy. This is a very thoughtful guy that I can tell you at this moment in time Newton needs. He knows what he's talking about, he researches, he thinks about it, and he's incredibly thoughtful. As a commissioner on the EDC, and I speak for myself and not for the EDC, but I will tell you, it is a challenge in these economic times to try and figure out how to bring new revenues, development, whether that's a good or bad word for some folks, into the city of Newton. And what's so interesting about Charlie, when dealing with the Board of Aldermen who have to make this all happen, is, you know, he's a fellow businessman. He gets it. He understands the need to make Newton more business friendly. He understands the need to increase the tax base. He understands the need to safeguard our city services at the same time. But more importantly, or as importantly with that, he understands the need to keep the characteristics of our neighborhoods intact. He understands that Newtonville is different than Auburndale, which is different than Newton Center. He gets that. And in his tenure, which is not the dean's tenure, he's been very thoughtful. Look what he's done with Silver Alert alone to safeguard our seniors. That was used as a model. That program that he really did spearhead became a model that the governor used and is using now to roll out across this Commonwealth. And to do something that thoughtful, that important, that tangibly helpful to so many people, that in turn is picked up and rolled out on a greater level, is really something that, you know, one would expect one of our leaders to do over a long period of time. And that is very commendable. If you do watch the Board of Aldermen on TV, you will see that when Charlie speaks, it's kind of like the old E.F. Hutton, right? When Charlie speaks, people want to listen. And they need to listen, because this is a leader that's very helpful in these times for Newton. And I'm thrilled to call him a friend and to be here to support him. And I wish him the best of luck. And now it's my great privilege and pleasure to introduce to you our alderman and our next alderman from the same seat, Charlie Shapiro. Thank you.